Good morning, guys.
Morning. How are you?
Good.
Morning,
Good to
fellas.
see y'all. Got a CPR. We were just talking about the hub and all the great stuff they're doing up there. Got a CPR class coming up.
We do. We do. We
Tell
have
us about
a CPR class coming up on the 28th. That's a Sunday.
Yeah.
And we're going to do three classes that day. 10 o'clock, noon, and 2 o'clock.
Wow.
After
Okay.
this, what are you going to get? You get your card, your CPR card, or what? That's a quick. That's a good amount. That's a short time. We took a class the other day. It was hours.
Maybe we should have Carl answer that question.
Carl, tell us what's going on.
This is an expedited class. This is the very basics of getting people to initiate CPR.
Okay.
So,
Can you give us like a real condensed 2-3 things that you should know off the top of your mind if somebody falls in front of you in public? What should a person do?
well, first of all, you need to verify that there's a true emergency. So check them, make sure they didn't just fall, see if they're awake or not. Early activation of 911 is going to be critical. And if they don't have a heartbeat and they're not breathing, you need to start CPR right away. The faster, the better. And the sooner that we can get there as well.
Is it still that Bee Gees song, "Staying Alive"? The beat on that one?
Absolutely, that's it. That's it.
You know what's funny is people, I think the crowds now that are in CPR classes, you start talking about that, and they're
That's
looking
the
at you
first thing.
like, what song
Really?
is that? So you have to,
Because now you're older than the
yeah. Oh, man.
There's some new Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. We're gonna have to look that up. No, I was reading an article in the paper yesterday about CPR statistics, and the U.S. is going towards this, start CPR right away and compression only CPR.
Yeah.
You guys sat through a class that's 4 hours long, 5 hours long, and what we're trying to do is bring this class into something that we could teach you right away, give you the basic skills, and kind of get your feelers out there for that certification class if you want to do it. The statistics are showing, if CPR is not started before pre-hospital, before ambulance gets there, about 2% survival. With compression-only CPR, you're bringing that up to about 9% survival rates, which is still low, but it's significantly higher than not doing anything at all.
Right.
And then you add, the AED into that, which are new standards, and we teach those classes too, and that's bringing up to about 40% survival. So, I mean, you can see the difference of just doing something is better than nothing,
Correct.
which is a completely different than probably one of the first CPR classes you ever took. I remember when I took one in high school, and it was, man, if you don't do the compressions just to the right depth, and you don't call 911 at the right time, and you fail the class and you have to take it again. And now this trend is to teach everybody the basics, just like Carl was saying. Recognize the emergency, activate 911, start compressions if they need compressions. That's it. We need you to get to that point, because once EMS is on the way, then the survival rate starts going up with the medication and the AED and the interventions that the ambulances and medic units could offer.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
What caused the change away from the breathing to kind of this to the CPR or the compression only? What was that? Where did that change come from?
Honestly, people aren't willing to do it. That was the number one barrier out there. Is, for one, people are very reticent to get that close to somebody else that they don't know.
Oh.
The other thing that they're finding is that even now, in our protocols, getting that airway and getting pure oxygen into the patient is further down. So compressions, through research, has been the number one key ingredient for survival.
Interesting. So is there any cost to these classes that are upcoming at the hub on the 28th?
Yeah, they're absolutely free.
That's a good price.
I said that.
Time is the only thing.
Free, yeah. Your time, and again, they're an hour long.
Yeah.
So we want to give you the basic skills. If you're coming in because you need certification for your work, for your healthcare provider, for anything else, then we're going to steer you towards one of our certification classes that we offer every other month. And Central Mason also offers CPR classes on the months we don't. So we actually put that online. Central Mason Fire has theirs online. And so you go to one of those certification classes. This is for people that want to learn the basic skills, what happens if somebody drops in front of me and I could help them. And we're really encouraging the adolescents to come to this, the seniors to come to this, the husbands, the wives, the your family members. It's a free class. It takes an hour to do this, and we're going to have practical skill stations. We're going to have instructors from our fire department that come out and can give you these real life scenarios. We're hopefully going to have 5, 6, 7 instructors there. So if you want to pull one of them aside and say, hey, I had this incident, can we talk about it? We want to be able to give you the facts of CPR and why it's important to know the skills.
You can find out more about the North Mason Regional Fire Authority online at northmasonrfa.com, and they are now accepting applications for the Student Firefighter EMT program. You see that on the website. Make sure you get in touch with Captain Ryan Cleveland on that one. And again, at the hub here on the 28th, free 3 different classes, different times, hour long, 10, 12, and 2. Available to learn the basics of chest compressions and CPR to get you ready to hopefully save the life if you are in a scenario where that happens. Jeromy Hicks, Carl Ehresman, nice to talk with you guys.